eMystery presents, after this grandma visited the makeover guy, she finally liked what she saw in the mirror. Before we begin, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and click the notification bell for more heartwarming stories. When Mary Johnson first sat down in the makeover guy's chair, she was unsurprisingly nervous. The YouTube star is known for giving people extreme transformations, so the grandma had no idea what to expect. But when she looked in the mirror, she was completely bowled over. Christopher Hopkins is better known to many simply as the Makeover Guy. Through his YouTube page, the talented makeup artist posts inspiring videos of his work, and his videos often depict the transformations he has given members of the public at his Minneapolis, Minnesota base. According to Hopkins' YouTube channel description, he helps people express their inner spirit through their outer image. In short, he helps people feel more comfortable in their skin through the power of makeover. Hopkins' positive approach to his work has earned him thousands of fans. Since starting his Makeover Guide channel in 2007, he had earned close to 254K subscribers. Furthermore, his videos have achieved more than 40 million views, and among his admirers was a lady named Mary Johnson. In April 2016, Johnson had set out on a weight loss journey. As a result, by July 2017, she had lost an impressive 30 pounds. So she decided to treat herself. She contacted the makeover guy to see if he would transform her look even further. Hopkins agreed, and before long, Johnson was in his salon. For moral support, she brought along her granddaughter, who gave an insight into her grandma's predicament. She doesn't really think that she's pretty, and she is, she said. I just want her to be able to see that in herself. When Johnson sat down in Hopkins' makeup chair, she told him about some personal struggles. Cumulatively, it seemed that the tragic events had taken their toll on her. My mother passed away in November, so that was hard, she revealed. However, that wasn't the only loss Johnson had experienced in recent months. Last year has been really stressful. A lot of deaths of family and people we know from church. We have a good friend right now who's in hospice, she explained. Consequently, all the emotional upheaval she'd experienced had left Johnson feeling a little lackluster. It's been all these changes, the weary grandmother reflected, but now she was ready to move on. I want a good change, she said. With that in mind, she relinquished creative control on her appearance to Hopkins. At first, she suggested that they might keep the gray in her hair. However, when she spotted the makeover guy's reaction, she decided to let him take the lead. And it turns out she was right to do so. That's because after a day in Hopkins' chair, Johnson looked like a completely new woman. The makeover guy had tamed her salt and pepper tresses, cutting them and coloring them into a stylish highlighted bob. Moreover, Hopkins had emphasized Johnson's features with a smattering of makeup, and while she may have looked quite different, the grandmother certainly liked what she saw. In fact, in the video of her transformation, she describes the makeover guy as a magic man. After her makeover, Johnson went to surprise her granddaughter with her new look, and she could see the difference in her grandmother straight away. When asked to summarize the change, she concluded that Johnson seemed bubbly. Thanks to her new appearance, Johnson felt ready to take on the world, and she decided there wasn't a minute to lose when it came to enjoying herself. I think we're going to go out and have dinner at least, she revealed. Later, when Johnson had processed her makeover, she wrote to Hopkins to tell him what his work meant to her. I can't thank you enough, she said. I woke up this morning and looked in the mirror and liked what I was seeing. That hasn't happened in a very long time. Johnson added, feeling pretty in the morning right after I wake up, no makeup, that is a miracle. Don't know if you've watched any of the footage yet, but wanted to let you guys know my hubby loves it too. And tonight he called me beautiful. The grandma admitted that she'd been a little nervous about visiting Hopkins' salon. I walked into the salon not feeling very attractive, and walked out feeling pampered and pretty, she said. You guys are fabulous. Now that Johnson had regained her confidence, there was no way she was letting it go again. In fact, she promised Hopkins that she would be paying more attention to her appearance from now on. You can bet I will be keeping up the styling and makeup, she wrote. But there was no escaping the fact that it had been Hopkins who had landed Johnson her identity back. For that, she will be forever grateful. Speaking of her makeover, she said, "It was such a fun day. I just fell in love with you guys. All of you." So for the makeover guy, Johnson's transformation marked yet another job well done. But it wasn't the grandma's outwardly appearance that was most important to him. It was how she felt on the inside. When who you are inside expresses itself in how you appear, You are beautiful, Hopkins concluded. Thanks for watching another heartwarming video. Please check out our channel for more stories that will make your heart melt.